Hello, Gemini. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for February 28th through March 6th. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. Just a reminder, Gemini, these are general readings, not one-on-one readings. Some information may not resonate with you. So let's get into your reading. First card, 10 of Pentacles. Next, 9 of Cups. And the 8 of Pentacles. And your overall energy, wow. Major Arcana card, the Empress. Oh my goodness, Gemini. This is excellent energy coming in this week. You are absolutely on the right path. You're going in the right direction. Some of you are really embracing what I'm going to say, the new you, because last week's reading was in regards to realizing you're not the same person anymore that you used to be. And wow, look at this energy that's coming in. Tremendous, like life-changing energy, all for your benefit, Gemini. So with that being said, let's take a look at each of your cards, and you're kicking it off here with the 10 of Pentacles. Now, this card to me always feels like an outcome card. Could be like what you're striving for, your goals. And we just received this card in the daily reading. So could be possibly for some of you reaching some aspect of the 10 of Pentacles. This is a card of a happy home and everything is good with your relationships. You've got prosperity, stability, your finances are intact. And I love, of course, how they portrayed this card. The tree, the rings of the tree with the old man sitting on top. This is longevity, an indication you're going to go the distance, Gemini. These 10 rings here stand for the decades that this individual has spent on Earth and all the experience. So it's interesting that last week for you was all about realizing you're not the same person anymore. And the rings on this tree is everything you've gone through to get to where you are right now. And it's showing some of the biggest achievements here, like buying a house, obtaining a house, raising a family. So some of you have already gone through those decades where your children are grown, you've gotten the house, you've raised your kids, and you have pretty much a legacy put in place. So primarily it's a card of what you have acquired. And I love how this ties into last week's reading because it's really emphasizing visually here what you've been through. And with the number 10 energy, it's like the end result of all those decades, your legacy, what you've put in place, what you've acquired. So let's pull a clarifying card for the 10 of Pentacles and see what other information comes out. Page of Wands. There's an indication this week you're going to hear some good news, and it's going to be in regards to something that you're hoping or wanting, which then brings us to our next card. You have the 9 of Cups, and this is the wish fulfillment card. So there's something that's happening coming in this week that you have been hoping for, wanting to have happen. Wishes coming true. Maybe just feeling like you're on top of the world. This is a card of satisfaction. Can also be showing up indicating, Gemini, that if you do have a wish, spend some time visualizing what you want, make the wish, and then start taking the steps, the resources to making your dream a reality. This number 9 numerology to this card is about reviewing what you've gone through, where you were, That's kind of what you were doing last week. But now this 9 affiliated with this card is that you're going to be feeling really good about yourself, very satisfied, possibly getting a wish for something in particular. So let's pull a clarifying card, see what other information comes out with this 9 of Cups. Wow, that just jumped out. And we have the King of Pentacles. That's excellent. Well, that has a lot to do with your first card here, the 10 of Pentacles. So for some Geminis, there could be some kind of investment paying off, maybe an inheritance coming in, something that's going to really benefit you for the long run. For some, I'm picking up you're getting some kind of assistance or loan financially in regards to what you're moving forward with. It could be a project, a home, a business. So I like the fact that the King of Pentacles showed up for you, Gemini, because it is a card of stability and also doing things in the traditional way, which also ties into the 10 of Pentacles as well. Now your next card, the 8 of Pentacles. Well, this is the work card. So whatever you're focused on, you're working towards, whatever energy you're putting into something, you've got this abundance coming in. You're on the right path. You're going in the right direction. And I love the fact that there's butterflies representing this 8 of Pentacles, because it once again represents that you're not the same person as you were before. You're now butterflies transformed into something new, taking a new course, a new direction. And the 8 with this card is abundance. And you've got a lot of positive energy and abundance and financial assistance, money coming in, good news coming in. It's all pertaining to the work that you do. So it could be your job or career or your business. But it's also whatever you're working towards or focused on for the majority of the day. Just absolutely beautiful energy here this week, Gemini. So let's pull a clarifying card for the 8 of Pentacles, see if we get some additional information. Ooh, we've got the Strength card here. It's something that you've really been working hard at, having a lot of patience. And again, that number 8, abundance, taking the lead, using your influence to make things happen. Strength card is a Leo's card in energy, so you might be adapting some of the traits in regards to the work that you do, which would be very commanding, independent, just moving forward with your plans, that kind of energy. Now your last tarot card here, Major Arcana card, the Empress. This is kind of like your overall energy. This is what's kind of like overseeing what's going on with your cards. And this is such a perfect card for that, as it's bringing in abundance. The Empress here is all about creating an environment here this week for you, Gemini, for you to feel inspired, motivated, to be able to take the steps to move forward, for you to be comfortable moving forward. Now, for some, I am picking up you're either starting a family or adding to your family. The Empress card brings in that kind of energy, very fertile energy. It's the right time, the right place, and here you are, Gemini. So it's a wonderful energy surrounding you this week for you to be able to move forward. Now, your numerology for your 3 tarot cards is number 27, which reduces to 9. So again, it's that reviewing, assessing what you have, where you want to go, what resources are available, and taking advantage of this abundant energy that's coming into play this week. Now let's take a look at your oracle cards. Your crystal for the week, lapis lazuli. Fortune for the week, arrow. And your spiritual message for the week, awakening. Okay, Gemini, let's go back to your crystal for the week, lapis lazuli. And I'm going to bring my lapis lazuli into the reading here for you. But it says life-changing epiphany or experience. A time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. Wonderful card in energy. And the crystal for you to definitely have for the week ahead. This particular card is another indication your life is about to change with a blessing, supporting your progress in learning and growing, Gemini. This crystal signifies that you're reaching a pivotal moment where you might be making a life-changing decision. And it might feel like something that's uncomfortable at first. It might be something that shakes things up a bit. Maybe you realize the truth about yourself. That could have happened last week. Maybe it's in regards to your relationship, your health, your career or business. But there's an indication here with lapis lazuli and this crystal card about facing the truth. Could be a very freeing experience. It's also an indication that you're in the middle of a transformation in regards to your spiritual path. So telling you to really highlight your natural spiritual gifts. Now your fortune for the week is arrow, and it says you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So very positive energy assisting you in more ways than one this week. And what this shows here is that an arrow flies upward through the air to a distant target. That's what you've been working towards, Gemini. And you see the sun is shining, there's no clouds. And this arrow indicates you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. But it doesn't specify which one. But this is a general reading, so it's going to be different for each and every Gemini. But a wonderful indication you are going in the right direction. Now your spiritual message for the week, awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. So again, life-changing epiphany, going through a special experience. And this card is like you're changing on many different levels, discovering more and more about who you are and why you are here, your purpose, your destiny. Now, when this card shows up, it can be an indication you might be experiencing some past life, like flashbacks. But it's an indication, don't overthink things. Just keep yourself grounded and centered, and maybe share that experience in that capacity with like-minded people in your same field. Because you're remembering your soul spiritual gifts. They're emerging. So during this transition and awakening, you might be called to devote yourself to being of service. So Gemini, there might be something like some gifts or talents that you have that will be of service to others. And this card's calling you to step up to the plate. This card's showing up, Gemini. And if it doesn't resonate with you, that can be a sign that you were put here to make a shift in your life in order to be of service to others. It's in regards to either ideas, the truth, concepts. Maybe you're writing a book, some type of creation, creativity, waiting to be brought into this world by you, Gemini. So there's any number of ways that you could be part of it. But it is a card of spiritual awakening. So Gemini, that was your messages and guidance from Spirit, from the cards that you received this week. I do hope, how could you not, have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And for a private tarot card reading one-on-one, the links are listed below. Love and abundance. to my Gemini family.